talking about the lowest moments in my life. The lowest, as in, I cried. I cried because hello, amazing people. Brenda here, and welcome to Motivation with Brenda. This is a channel where you get all the life lessons, life motivations, and life inspiration that will make sure that you never give up in life. So, guys, how have you been doing? Because I believe it has been so long before we had such a conversation about motivation, about inspiration. But today, guys, I'm here with another life experience that just forced me to talk about. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell also, so that you get notified every time I post any video. So last week was a bad one, and it got me wondering, am I the only one carrying the problems for everyone in this world within a span of 1 week? And I'm feeling like I'm 90 years old. Yeah, I felt like I'm so old. But before we begin, I think I have to appreciate our parents. Like, these people used to do a lot, because for me, being a young parent, I feel sometimes feel like everything is so crazy. Crazy. How did our parents manage to raise us? Like, it used to seem like their efforts were always flawless. Like, it just came naturally. For us, this parenting thing is not coming naturally. Like, sometimes we feel like, me, I'm too young. I want to be a baby again. I want to be a girl again. But there's always no going back once you are a parent, so you cannot change that. So this is what happened last week. My son developed a cough, and I was like, that is a normal cough, so I don't have to worry. So the fever was rising. Every parent knows that calpol is always the best solution for fever. So I gave him calpol, and he didn't respond. So I decided to be mjanja. So I took him to clinic. He was supposed to be given the vaccine for measles. So I went to the clinic. So the first thing the nurse did, obviously she started by checking the weight. The weight was okay, but then she said that we need to check his temperature, because I feel like he has a fever. And for me, I was just like, akona homa, so your fever near homa. And the nurse was like, no, we cannot vaccinate him if he has a fever. So what you're going to do, we're going to take you to the consultation room. You have to see the doctor, so that he can find out what is happening. So I was like, okay. So I went I went to the doctor. So after checking the kid, they found out that the kid had tonsils. I think I was very lucky, because that day he was playing a lot. And my kid, William, say he's always restless. He's always on the move. He cannot sit as in one position for a long time. So he's always running there, checking out things, destroying things, turning things around. So that was the day that I took him to the hospital. The following day after going to the hospital, I was given drugs. So the following day, as it got worse, usually my boy, when he wakes up, he'll start by laughing, get out of the bed, then start running around or something like that. But the following day, he didn't do any of that. So I was the one going to take him out of the bed. He was crying. He never cries. My son never cries a lot. So he was crying a lot. The fever was like, as it had gone. It was even twice, like it was double what he had the other day. So I was scared. I was very scared. So the following day was a Saturday, so I was supposed to go to church. And then that day, this boy never cries. He never cries. So, I forgot to tell you, today I'm talking about the lowest moment in my life. The lowest, as in, I cried. I cried, because when you see your child is so much pain, and you just wish like there was a way in which you could transfer all that pain, even if it means getting double the pain that the kid is feeling, so that you can feel it. Me, I would have taken that option totally, because as you could see the way he was in so much pain, he was crying, he was so irritable, he doesn't want to be carried, he doesn't want to be placed down. So I was left there confused, wondering, now what am I supposed to do? So I just sat there looking at him as he was crying. So on Saturday, I went to church, then I went to the hospital. And you know, it's so crazy, like these medical covers. Sometimes I feel like we're just, they're so mean, or I don't know, they're so selfish that they don't want to empathize. I'm not blaming them because I know for them they're doing their work. You cannot be treated without verification. Getting to the hospital, the documents for my kid had not been updated in the medical system. I've rushed out of church before like the end of the Sabbath so that I can go to the hospital. And it's not somewhere that I can just walk and go. I've used my matatu, then getting there, I don't update my kid's name. So they're telling me I have to start afresh to look for documents, to look for and upload them in the system and apply again. Then I was like, how long will that take? Because this boy needs to be treated like today. And they were like, you have to wait, we cannot help you. So again, I took my boy and went back home. And you know, I'm going back with the boy, but he has not been treated, so still he's in pain. And you know, you're still feeling like this child doesn't need to suffer. As in, you just keep on wishing that there was a way you could just transfer that pain to yourself and feel it. And I know it has been so hard on me. You see, I'm laughing right now, I'm smiling, I seem to be jovial or something, but it has been tough. It has been a tough weekend for me. And then while looking at my son while he was suffering with the pain, and I started wishing that I could just take the pain from him so that I can feel it myself. It got me thinking, what was God feeling when he sent his son to die for everyone, like to take the pain of everyone in this world so that he can die, seeing his son being nailed to the cross, like that pain is so much. And I was like, God, I'm so happy that you love me, because for me, I don't think I can stand that pain. Like watching my son with the little pain that he had, it was so painful. It was so hurtful. My sister and my dad are amazing people. So they kept on calling me, finding out how we were doing, how my son was doing, and it felt so nice. So guys, if you have such people that will stop at nothing when it comes to make sure that you are okay, but appreciate those people. For me, my sister, Fish, you know I love you. You know I love you. I really thank God for you, my dad, my God. May just God bless this man, because he does so much for me. I consider him a dad to me and my son, because he does almost everything for us, you know, and he's always there ready to help. That has taught me one thing, that in life we have to persevere so many things. We have to persevere pain. We have to persevere the difficult times in life, because life is not always a smooth curving. Utasema that my life is always defined. I know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. So be prepared for anything. Maybe tomorrow will be a bad day for you, or maybe tomorrow will be a good day for you. Just be prepared for anything. Then don't forget the people that love you, people that support you, people that are always concerned about your well-being. Keep those people close to you. And the friends that kept on checking on me, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being such amazing friends to me and to my son. Our parents, thank you so much for raising us and made everything to seem to be so easy, until we thought that there's no much struggling in parenting. And for me, after I've become a parent myself, I know parenting is not a bed of roses. So seeing seeing your child suffer, seeing your child in so much pain, but you can't do anything, is the most painful thing that you can have to endure. So that has been the lowest moment in my life so far. That has been no, not in my life, like in 2021, that has been the lowest moment in my life. Like, but I thank God that it's almost over. I thank God for the good health that is given to us. I thank God for the energy that is given to us. I thank God for the support system that we have in our lives. I cannot take them for granted, because they give me so much energy, that zeal. You know, there are some people that can just talk to you and then you just feel like, I have the energy to conquer this world. I'll not give up. Whatever comes my way, I'll not give up, because I have my support system that is always there for me. So if you have such people, keep them close. Do not lose them, no matter the situation. Never lose such people in your life. And if you're going through the same thing, your kid is sick, your parent is sick, or somebody that you love is sick, and you just feel like you want to help them bear the pain, don't lose hope. Pray for your friends, pray for your loved ones, pray for them so that they can recover. Yeah, don't lose your, as in basically in this video, I just wanted to remind you that appreciate your support system. Be there for people that love you. Be there for people that are always concerned about you. You don't know. I don't know what to say, but don't lose hope in life. Even if you're going through as in your darkest moment in life, just pray. Pray and pray and pray and pray, and you'll see miracles start happening in your life. So guys, that was it for today. Right now I'm feeling much better, and I hope that somebody has been encouraged today. So guys, if you've not watched my past videos, I have my video on which one. Oh, I went home after 6 years. You should watch that one, because for me that was a beautiful one, because I was finally able to face my fears. So yeah, watch that one, and also visit Playtime with Jay. That's a channel, that's a different channel, and subscribe to like the videos. So guys, that was it for today. Stay positive, stay encouraged, stay motivated, stay inspired, and never lose hope in life. So guys, till the next video. Bye bye.